Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Last video of 2022. Oh, bunny rabbit. See some changes in here already on this side of the property. I know I've been saying that I'm start videotaping the other side of the farm, my land, but I'm gonna save that for 2023. I just came from over there. I just come across the road, crossed over the road, and come over here to make the last video of the year. And when I was coming out from the front of the farm, let me catch my breath. I don't know. I guess you could say I was being, I know I was being trailed out about 30, 40 yards to my right. I kept catching something out of the corner of my eye. I wouldn't put video on, camera on, because I wanted to see I always jump right on the camera when I have something happen. And I've been trying to not do that when I have them that close, because I want to see if they're actually trying to get closer without, because I know they know when I turn this camera on. I mean, other than the fact that they can see it in my hand, but I know they're smart enough to know that I'm recording or I'm not, or if I'm taking a picture or if it's a video. I mean, I personally can tell just their reaction, what they do. I mean, they'll either stay still at 25 to 50 yards and won't move again when you pull it out, or they'll go back. They'll get distance on you quick. But this, whatever it was fast, and it was going from tree to tree. But the strange thing was, it was using whatever tree. And I caught the side of its body one time, like its arm, like down to its waist. But I didn't see its legs. That's how quick it was. And it was really hard not to put this camera on. But I wanted to see what it was going to do. And, I do have something on me, so I wasn't too worried. I grabbed something before I left the house to protect myself this morning, and I wasn't too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it right now, but I also know they know when I have that on me too. So maybe that's why he didn't come in anymore. He, she, the, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I just know it was at least 6 foot, 6.5 foot maybe. There's a lot of changes over here. I'm cold. It's really cold this morning. I know it's going to be a nice day again, but it's cold right now. You can see the frost on the ground, the ice. I'll show you real quick. Sorry for moving so fast. This was froze up until yesterday. This finally broke loose. I didn't think it was going to. I mean, to me it looked kind of thick. All right, I'm gonna quiet down a little bit. I'm kind of interested to see if something follow me across the road. I'm sure, I'm 100% that it waited until I got across the road. It ain't gonna come across because I'm coming across, I'm sure. But who knows, Oh my God, look at that crane. That is awesome. You guys see it? Blue heron? Blue heron or crane? I don't know. I guess they're both the same. I don't know. No shame. I've never seen one come in that close. He flew right in. He probably doesn't know I'm here. Maybe he does. He's looking right at me. I see him right dead center of my screen. About yeah, he's moving. 2.5 foot tall, maybe 3 foot tall. I don't know. Let's see if I can slide over without scaring him. I don't know what he could be hunting over there, unless there's. I don't know what could be over there in the frost like that, heavy frost. I know they eat fish, but maybe that's what he's doing. He's probably gonna walk over to the edge now that the creek's unthawed. Anyway, real quick, I want to tell you guys that I can't remember. I don't know if it was my last video here when I gifted or the one before. I think it was the one when they were following me out. I actually saw 3 different ones, and I know I caught at least 3 or 4 on camera, but I didn't know until I got home. I knew of the one, possibly 2. I got almost to my truck and I seen a really dark, tall figure peeking around a tree, and I could see both of his ears, and then as I was standing there, I watched one ear go back behind the tree, like his head kind of went back. And it didn't go back slow. It kind of went back like we move, like just a normal turn your head. And I didn't say anything in the camera because I was about 100 yards from my truck. And what I saw, I wasn't going to say anything because I wanted to get to my truck. I didn't have anything on me. And I'm not going to lie, it put a little fear in me because I've never seen one here. But now I know why I've been pushed out of here a couple of times. And I said it in a couple of videos that I know that we have a lot of good here, and every once in a while it's like having a bad visitor at your home. You know, you hang around good people, and then you have one come through that ain't good, and you know they're not. That's kind of what I was feeling. And someone pointed out to me, one of my subs pointed out a dog man, and he was big. He was really big. He was probably 7 foot tall. About, I don't know, he was big. He was twice my size. I'm only 5'7", but 180 pounds, but he was a good 300-400 pounds. I mean, he was big, and he didn't have any shame in his game. I mean, he didn't hide. He didn't, I don't know. That was my first encounter, and I can almost guarantee that I've got one over here in this meadow where I'm pointing to now with the camera. This is where he was. I'll show you exactly where he was. I'm shaking so bad because I'm cold. Just follow my finger up right there with that tree. He was peeking around that tree. Okay, you see the little tree beside it right here? He was in between this tree and this tree, and he was looking at me. But I saw him come from this tree that's broke off. I can't, that one, that white one or gray one with the top broke out. That's also something new. I don't know if the storm did it or what. I can't say what did it. But he came from there to here, and he watched me, and he wasn't worried about me seeing him move. I'll 100% tell you that. And I knew how far I was from my truck, and I knew what I had in my truck, and all I wanted to do was get to my truck. Because if I got to my truck and he trailed me or got on me, that's where he would have been. That's where he would have stayed, and I'd have thrown him in the back of my truck, and you know, that's just how it would have been. Because what I have will put a hole in you where you can see the next town over. And I don't like to carry it. I don't like to do that. I don't carry it back here hardly at all. But that day I didn't have it on me, but I had it in the truck because I went to like I said, I was on the other side of my property doing things, and We have coyotes here, and they've been terrorizing the neighbor's place, and I've been trying to eliminate them. But I actually haven't seen anything. But they're doing they're giving a lot of aggravation at night. So, and I'm not around here at nighttime, so I need to start though. I told you guys I was going to start panning a lot slower. I am froze, so if I'm shaking, I apologize. But I am cold. It's cold out here this morning, and I got plenty of clothes on, but my hands are cold, and I can't put these gloves on and zoom the screen without taking them off and on. It's just a pain in the neck. Anyway, I'm gonna quiet down. I'm gonna head back here. I did go back and check the gifting spot without videoing the other day, and I didn't see any signs. And they got one apple, but they didn't get touched the other, and that was weird. I don't know if they left it for me. I don't know what they did, but that was odd. They never leave anything. The birds flying, the crane, blue heron. I should know what it is, but I don't. Anyway, I came back. I was in the area, and I just wanted to check things out while I was here and get out. I couldn't spend much time. I was in a hurry. I had things going on that day that I couldn't spend any time in here. I will tell you this, I've been seeing the same set of boot tracks coming in my path, and I'm only seeing them come in here. They're not going back out the same way. So I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna end up catching up with them. It's just a matter of time. Unless it's the game warden. If it's the game warden, that's okay. But nobody has I've asked around, nobody has seemed to see who it is. So, all right, we're here at the gifting area. Let's see what we got going on here. Everything's still in there. That's still there. I don't expect them to take that. I just hung it there, just free will. The apples were up here. They're gone. And I had some pretzels and some other stuff, some corn chips. They're all gone. I'm looking around on the ground. If you guys remember, the ones that've been watching previous videos, I had some trash. Here's some more popped up from those cheese and crackers. I had no trash here, and now I'm getting trash back here. It's like they took it, wandered off with it, ate it, and then brought me the trash back. That's amazing to me. I mean, I think that's awesome. I don't have to go around looking for all the trash like I normally do. Couldn't clean up after them. I'll put that in my pocket. But yeah, all the cheese and cracker packets and paper that you peel off the top were gone from here. And then as I would come back and check on it, they're bringing them back like one at a time, two at a time, and I'm picking them up. It's like, here you go, thank you. All right, I'm gonna sit here. This one's not gonna be a very long video today. I gotta meet somebody in town and very shortly. So, but I wanted to come back and just do one last video for the year and check on a couple things. I have noticed a couple things different here as far as trees being down, top set of trees like I'll show you here. I don't know what in the world. We didn't have a lot of crazy wind, but that tree straight across at the meadow, that one there, That's an old one. So those are all fresh breaks. And my opinion, my theory is I pay close attention over there, and I always got the video pointed over there, the camera. And just from what I've seen from other investigators and from my experience here, it's almost like when I put a lot of attention on one area, they purposely change things. And I don't know if it's to just let me know that they're there or what it is, but I notice changes a lot of changes when I zoom in and I put a lot of attention into one spot. I'll notice new things every time I come in. But this entire meadow that I'm pointed at right now with the camera, it's never ending with beings. I have some type of being watching me, or going from tree to tree, or low to the ground, peeking around a tree, or standing tall around a tree watching me. And it's not just a Sasquatch on this property. I've had subs ask me lately, which I love. I love you guys asking me questions and suggesting things. It's awesome, because I love new ideas. But I've had a lot of people ask me lately in the comments, what do you think they are? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I know, and I it's facts. It's not up for debate. I'm telling you, there's more than one being here. And I don't know. I can tell you I have Sasquatch here, and I can tell you that I have dogmen here. But I also have, for those that have an open mind and have been following different things in this field, I have everything here. Little folks, little people, big people, good people. I'm gonna call them people. Okay, I know that's gonna probably make some people mad, but I'm gonna tell you something. When I get to look at them and I see them face to face, or I see them eyeball to eyeball, they don't look like animals to me. Only the dogmen. I'm just being 100 with you. The dogmen, I don't know what to say they are, other than dogmen. I can tell you they're bipedal, and they're super fast, and they're aggressive. That one that was watching me that I was talking about when I was coming in here, I could tell. And he threw a vibe off. If he could get on me, he would have got on me. But like I said, I think they're smart. They're all smart, very smart. And I think that he knew that I was close to my truck, or he knew what I was thinking. And I believe in that 100%. They know what you're thinking. They know what you're about to do. I mean, it's obvious. Just how they react to you and how they respond and how they move. Because if they weren't sure and they wanted you, I'd already be gone. Trust me, I've had enough beings on me in here that they could have cornered me or cut me off, and I wouldn't have and I'm not going to get back to my truck. And I've known that without having my friend on me, my little friend on my hip. So that goes back to the good vibes and the good feelings, and I know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. So, and that day, I think they let me go out of here. I think he just wanted to observe me and see what I was up to and what I had on me and what I was, just a general watch me, I guess. I don't know. And I feel like he's been watching me, to be honest with you. I think they don't want to do anything to you because they don't want to draw any attention. Because if I come up missing in here, and I've heard a lot of people say this, if I come up missing in here, it's going to be hell in here, because they're going to there's 3 or 4 people that know where I'm at right now. I know 3. My dad, my wife, and my son, and my daughter. So that's 4. So I come up missing, they're gonna mow this place down, and all around it, probably hundreds of acres. They'll probably shut this whole area down, just for the simple fact of what I just retired from. So, and just because I'm a human being, they've got to search for you, but it's got me very curious, I can tell you that. And oh man, that crane scared the crap out of me. He walked out from behind that stump, center of my screen, low to the ground. There's a blue heron walking, and that's the same one that flew in. He's hunting this morning, but I don't know what he would eat on frozen ground. I don't understand. I know they love fish, minnows, and snakes, and different things, and none of that's out right now, as far as I know. I think that little creek that runs up to there, maybe he's looking for fish up there in shallow water. I don't know. But anyway, we'll get off that subject. I don't like thinking negative. You think negative things will come. I do know that. I'm a firm believer in that also. I'm not a drama person. And if I am, I try not to be. I stay away from all that as much as I can. And I think that plays a lot in this field, in this subject. I think that, oh, there's deer right in the center of my screen, guys. He's right behind a tree. Let me see if I can see him. Let me see, I'll point him out to you. Watch right there, he's moving. Straight back. Let me see if I can zoom in more. That's it. That's as far as I can zoom. You guys can zoom in even more though with the new tool that YouTube offers. He's right behind the tree. It looks like a small, it could be that buck I've been talking about. That deer, that buck doesn't have any shame in its game either. It comes right out, looks at me. Oh man, that's a nice buck, I think. I think that's the one. He's got his head down, just walking. Right there. He's got his tail to us. He's walking away. I'm trying to see. I can't. Hey, he's turning sideways. You see him, guys? There he goes. Yeah, that's that buck. That's that big buck. Now, you can't tell me, every time I come in here, except for the last time I was in here the other day without videoing, I've seen that deer. And I've seen that deer with a fox. And I don't see the fox this morning with him. But this is the last week of black powder season, and I don't know how anybody hasn't shot him at the next farm over. Maybe he's staying here because he knows he's safe, but he knows I'm here. I can guarantee that just from my hunting experience. And I can also tell you, if I was hunting him, he wouldn't be that calm. So they know. They're just like the animals. These beings are like, they react just like the animals to me. They know when you're hunting them and when you're not. But he's a big boy. I say he's a good 10. He's real wide and he's low to his head. He's not a real tall rack, but he's real wide. He's out past his ears. I've been waiting for something bipedal to come out hunting him or following him or stalking him, but I haven't seen that yet. So I don't know. That's what makes me believe he's with them, or they've allowed him to stay here with them or something. I don't know. Maybe they don't hunt the bigger deer, the bucks. I don't know. Maybe they don't eat them. I'm not sure. I do know they eat deer. They hunt deer certain times of the year. The beings do. Sasquatch. Maybe they all do. I don't know. Maybe the dog. I know the dogmen definitely do. They terrorize wherever they're at. What gets me is I can't believe that the Sasquatch allowed this dogman to come, stay in here. I think he doesn't stay in here, honestly. I think he comes and goes through here. This is like a cross zone for him. And maybe that's exactly why. Maybe they run him out of here. I don't know. But I have more good feelings here than I do bad. And it's once in a blue moon that I have the bad ones. But I'll just leave it at that. I just heard a whistle. It was a faint whistle, but I just heard a whistle up on this hill. When I first started videoing this place, that hillside was, if you guys remember, it was on fire. It was a lot going on. I always had something trailing me, tracking me, walking, across from me as I was coming in. Now everything's in this meadow. That buck's gone again. That's where he goes. He goes back in that corner. He'll come back out if I'm still here, and he'll go back up that hill. I don't know if he's got a doe that he checks on over here, and I just seen some. Oh man, I gotta shut up. I'm a nervous wreck and I'm cold today. I don't know why I'm nervous other than I had coffee. I just seen something straight back where that big dark area is back there. It wasn't like I saw something peeking out or anything. I just seen a flash. It could have been an orb. It could have been anything. I caught it quick, barely out of the corner of my eyes. I was turning my head, which I have a lot here. Like I said, guys, this was just to come in real quick, check things out, and honestly, it was to come in and see if I could see that dog man and check on the gifting area. Since I've been in here, I've seen definitely one bipedal being. And I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to check it out, because I love when you guys point things out to me. That's another thing. It seems like when I point things out while I'm live on video, I shut it down from it moving, or except for the dog man. So I'm gonna try to do my best not to point it out, and I'll let you guys. If I have a few things going on, I will, or if it's so obvious, I'll point it out. But I want you guys to, I know you guys have been enjoying showing me and telling me and giving me suggestions in the comments, and I love it. It's awesome communicating with you guys. I am freezing. I'm gonna head back to the truck. Plus I got to meet this guy this morning about firewood. Like I said, I hope everybody's enjoying their day. I know a lot of people's going back to work since Christmas. And if you haven't, hope you enjoy your time off and stay warm. It's supposed to get up here in Maryland to around 55 today, which is crazy. I mean, I like when it's warm, but I also enjoy the winter months too. Once you get yourself adjusted and get into it, I like it. I like a little bit of snow too. But we haven't had much here. We had a dusting, a lot of ice. I don't know what that is over there. Let's see what we can see. I can't. This camera only zooms in so far. I am froze right to death. My digits are about ready to fall right off. Alright guys, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I'll give you a heads up. Let me get myself straight here. There's at least two beings straight back. And they're not together, they're apart, obviously, because that's what they do most of the time. I have seen them together, but it was a juvenile and what I'm calling a female. It might not have been a female. It might have been Papa with them, but very big. I've only seen that one time here, and it was in this meadow. And they were standing straight back on that edge of the woods, just watching me. And it was an awesome moment. Peaceful. All right. I can't. I'm froze. Let you guys know. I know I've been saying it. I've been putting out a few, but 2023 is going to be awesome. Hang in there with me, and I'm gonna have some awesome videos out. I've got other videos that I haven't put out yet, but I'm getting ready to get hog wild with it. I've gotten everything finalized from my work, from my job, so I'll have plenty of time besides the firewood business. But I do that. That has nothing to do with having time for this. I'm going to be putting a lot out, so a lot of videos are coming and a lot of new places. Right now I've got 5 new places lined up to go investigate and get some videos off of, and one of them makes this place look like nothing. And I'm not going to go in there without a couple people. That's how much activity's going on in there right now. I met a lady, and she's actually terrified of what's going on in there. And I've been up there already a couple times, but I'm just now getting permission to video in there. Look at this, guys. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It's a trident stuck in the ground here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could have fell out of a tree, but ain't no tree there's no that type of tree here. That wasn't here when I came in, because I walked right through here. That's fresh. You can see where it was stuck in the ground. It's fresh. There's no ice around it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. I'm thinking I'm gonna come back up here later on this afternoon, and I may, for 2023, do a video across the road on the front side of the property. But stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy your day.